All right, Daniel, thank you. Casey.
Hey, man.
How are you today?
I'm all right. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you.
Okay, cool. I have to drive and pick up my sister-in-law right quick.
Okay, no problem.
So I'm in the car, but I can hear you fine.
Just drive safely.
Yeah, I will. Who else is here?
Right now we have Daniel and Rhonda.
Cool. I'm
All
so
right.
proud of Rhonda, dude.
Tell me.
She keeps showing up to all this stuff. Like every call that I'm on, Rhonda's there. I see her.
That's
all the
awesome.
time.
I love it. I love giving out the gratitude. That's huge, Casey. Rhonda, I hope you're hearing that. I know we got you on mute. Rhonda, are you there? Can you speak or?
She might be at work. That's the other thing is like she's working, she's doing all these other things, but she's making a point to show up to these because she knows you've got to put in the reps, right? Like
I love it.
So many times I think in this kind of stuff, especially we want to see the results. We're like, I got to make the sales, I got to do the thing. But if you don't show up, if you don't do all this stuff, you're just not even gonna see the results, you know?
It all starts from you. Everything, your business grows to the extent that you do, period. I love it. I love starting off with a little gratitude there, Casey. You just made my day. Let's get a couple more people here. This is going to be a lot of fun too. And I want everyone to know that when we do role plays and all that, we are not here to be perfect. We are here to have fun. We're going to laugh a little bit. We're going to raise our hand and say, hey, help me out with what should I say here? And then we're going to help build scripting and language so that you guys feel really comfortable. Oh, I just realized that background. I got the Olympic flag in the background if I want it. Oh, Rhonda's typing here. All right. I can't get my mic to work. I love it, Rhonda. Rhonda, you reach out to me anytime, even if you need some time on the weekend when you're free. I am available to help you out. We're here to surround you with our community, okay? Crystal Catalina, so good to see you.
Morning.
Good morning, and thank you so much for joining our call.
Always look forward to it.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh man, Rhonda, you still work weekends. Well, hey, let us just know whenever I can help you, Rhonda. I love the grit and showing up, you know, and that's where we're going to get to places. Yeah, like we said earlier, the business grows to the extent that you do. So by coming to these classes, we're getting better and better at our sales, our sales vibe. All right, guys, this is what we'll do. We got a small group today, and that's okay. I love small personal groups. I'm hoping I didn't scare people away when I said that we were going to role play. Some people do not like role playing around people. I love role play because guess what? I make mistakes. Everyone does. This is not a destination that we're looking for, that one day you're going to wake up and go, oh my God, I've got this all figured out. This is a process, and there's nothing better than going through the process than with a group of people. I think today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just not do the breathing. What we'll do is we'll just jump into a couple of great role plays, and we'll start really practicing that process. Hey, Rhonda, great to see you. So guys, what I want to do is I want to make a statement to you. And I heard this morning, and it was on a Les Brown video, and it kind of blew me out of the water. I love Les Brown. He just gets me fired up so much. And I want you to write this down. It is not enough to give the message. You must be the message. I love that. It's not enough to give the message. You must be the message. And you know what that brings me to is what we've always talked about, and this is going somewhere for our role plays: authenticity. You know, I authentically feel great representing this company because I love the product so much, and they're part of my everyday routine. If I didn't use the products, it would be a little weird me telling people to take the products, or hey, you got to try the products, or just go become a customer or become a team member or become a builder. That wouldn't vibe right. But when you take the products, and I love what Mike was working on last night about building your story is going to show up when you're asking great questions and when you're setting the examples for everybody. So guys, what we're going to work on today is we're going to do some role plays. And Crystal, you just look like you're ready to rock and roll today. So you and I are going to start, okay? And what I want to do is I just want to get you guys comfortable with basic conversations. And we're not going to go, there's no right or wrong. We're going to go through a role play. If you want to stop and you want to say, hey, what should I do there? That's perfectly fine. At the end, we're going to go back and revisit it and say, hey, look, we did this really well, but I'd maybe change this. I want you to think about what we've talked about. If you're going to make a statement of impact, like you should sign up today, you're going to do a downswing instead of, hey, you should sign up today. You're not going to do an upswing. I want you to keyword backtrack. If somebody's saying, you know, I'm stuck, man, you know, I'd love to do it, I'm just stuck, you know, and listen, if I wasn't stuck, I'd be fired up. You're going to use that word. I want you to think about how they're communicating with you. If they're saying that they're feeling strange or they're not feeling it, then you want to talk about feelings. If they're saying they're not seeing it, if they're saying they're not hearing it, then you want to ask them what they're hearing. What are you seeing that is not clear? Just use their words and their senses back to them so you're familiar with them, okay? So let's just do this. I know you guys do samplings at gyms. I want to set a stage of familiarity with you. So Casey, do you go to CrossFit gyms? Okay, you do that. Crystal, do you go to CrossFit gyms?
I do, but I haven't done any samplings there.
Okay, well, what's your most comfortable? Where do you meet the most people that you talk about the product?
Just like in real life, like I'm usually throwing people focus sticks.
Okay,
Roller skating. She's roller skating.
All right, let's say that we know each other through kind of friends, you know, a group of friends, and I tag along, and you've given me the focus, and then we're just going to start a conversation. Okay, all I want you to do is just uncover my story and uncover, you know, ask me great questions about my authentic health goals. Okay. Super simple. If I feel that like you might have missed a really simple thing and you're making it too long, I will stop you, not to be rude, but to say, hey, maybe we could do that, get there quicker. Because sometimes we think we need to keep talking and we end up diluting the conversation. So here we are, we're out in Florida. I got on my you know, knee-high socks and my roller skates, and I'm just rocking and rolling, just got my groove on. And I'm like, hey, Crystal, this focus is really, really good. I want to thank you so much for the free sample.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. What do you like about it? How are you feeling right now?
You know, it tastes really good. I mean, you know, this is a lot. Monsters, I like Monster, and it's just a little bit too sweet sometimes. And I like this. This isn't as heavy for me. So
yeah.
I'm digging it.
I agree. Like I used to drink the Monsters too, and they felt really syrupy for me. So this is like a lighter feeling. How are you feeling internally with the focus versus the Monster?
I literally feel really good. Now I'm actually drinking it right now, so I actually can say that. Yeah, I really do. It feels good. You know, I got a great vibe going.
Great. I'm so glad to hear it. And I also want to know how you're feeling in about, 10, 20, 30 minutes, like how that keeps going for you. I'm definitely interested in that too.
Oh, it's something that is going to give me a lasting effect too?
We'll see. That's what I want to know, how it affects you.
Okay. Yeah, cool. No,
So,
thanks so much.
Yeah, for me, it lasts a good few hours. So often I'll have it in the morning when I first get up before I go for my workout, or I'll often have it before I come out here for a roller skate, or I even use it around 2 or 3 p.m. or if I'm having like a midday slump and I need to be productive still.
Yeah, so I could feel it kind of in my head, to tell you the truth. I got a little I'm feeling a little energized in my brain. I'm
a little buzzy.
Yeah. It's good.
Great. Well, if you end up loving it, there's actually a QR code on the back of that last stick that I gave you where you can get 3 more samples sent free to you.
Really?
Yeah, you can try some of the other flavors. Which flavor did you have today?
This is the tropical one. I don't know, whatever you guys call that stuff.
I tell you what, that one truly is my favorite, but the watermelon comes in a close second. So
Oh, I didn't
you
know you had
get
other
like,
flavors. Cool.
yeah, there's watermelon and there's dragon fruit.
Cool.
So when you scan that QR code, you'll get all 3 of them sent to your door, and so you'll get another one of the ones you already know you love.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Awesome. And are we connected already on Instagram so I can follow up with you?
No, I don't think so. I came with Sarah. You know, she's a good friend of mine. She knows you really well, so she just invited me to tag along.
Great. I love Sarah. Let's go ahead and get connected. That way we don't have to go through Sarah next time we want to talk.
No, that'd be great. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll tell you
great.
some stories about Sarah.
I'd love to hear them. All right. What's your Instagram handle?
Hey, so real quick, I love everything you're doing, building great rapport and all that. You were doing such a good job of asking me about the focus and things like that. When I'm telling you about I'm drinking Monsters and things like that, start to kind of dig in just a little bit on why am I drinking Monsters and what is my, what do I work out a lot, or do you just use Monster as your go? I mean, some people just drink Monster just to drink Monster, but like, hey, are you you're out roller skating? What's your vibe? Like, what are you into? What's your authentic goals? Like, you start to kind of move it that way, but you're doing everything right. Okay. You're building rapport with me. I'm kind of playing a little vague with you, like, oh yeah, well, this and that. And like somebody would be, they don't know our products, oh, I've got this. And you're bringing me back in and nudging me towards the products and talking about the 3. Let's just back up just a little bit. And after I tell you, hey, I'm really loving this product and I drink the Monster, maybe just dig in a little bit on that. Like, what are you drinking the Monster for?
Yeah.
Because listen, when you show up to the gym and I see people do this all the time, I want to go up to them and say, you realize that's the worst thing that you could be drinking, but I don't want to say that. We want to start to get in. So do you go to the gym a lot? Oh, do you have a workout routine? So do I. And get into that start to uncover more about them than just connecting with Instagram. So we have a little bit more well-rounded about what they're really up to. Okay. So let's do that.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I really love it. I really, really appreciate it. And man, I've been pounding Monsters. I usually drink 3 or 4 a day, and this is much lighter, not as syrupy.
Yeah. How long have you been drinking those Monsters 3 or 4 a day like that?
Oh man, I've been doing it for a long time. I work 2 jobs, and I'll tell you, I drink one in the morning. I usually drink one before I transition to my other job, and then I drink one before I go to the gym. It's just kind of my routine to get going, because I'm really, really into staying fit.
Yeah, I hear you, Sean. I used to work on an ambulance, and I used to drink those like water, so try to keep me awake. So it sounds like you're cycling between multiple jobs and wanting to stay fit, and to keep you active and alert, you are utilizing the Monster. Am I hearing you correctly?
That was great. That was a tie down. Am I hearing you correctly? So now I have to come back. No, absolutely. Listen, I am all about, I'm all about results. I'm very driven. When I see a goal, I hit it. I'm actually even training to get a promotion right now at work. I love working out. I just truly believe in that, you got to be the best version of yourself. So I don't want to ever skimp on that, but I got to squeeze all that in. And the Monster is the one thing that's really, kind of addicted to it, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, well, I appreciate you sharing that with me, Sean. And it sounds like you are a really motivated go-getter. So I love that you see those goals. I see those goals for you too. I already see that you are achieving those goals. Can you tell me a little bit more? You told me about your promotion at work. What are your fitness goals?
So I've been, I work at this this unbelievable company that helps to give services to the people that are in need at certain times. And it's just really one of my passions about helping people and about improving people's world. That's my real dream, job. And I need to stay physically fit for that. There's a lot of stuff that we do at food banks and things like that. We're a really unique organization. And then I have a job that I don't really like as much right now. And it's just making some money to pay the bills. And that one's just kind of data entry, and it kind of drives me nuts a little bit. It really wears me down. And then that's why I drink a Monster to go to the gym. And my passion is health and fitness. I just absolutely love sweating and getting out there like that. I'm starting to roller skate now, I mean, I'll anything that I can get a sweat and meet cool people that are doing the same thing, I'm all in. And I love when I see people out just crushing it.
Sean, it really sounds like you are just such a go-getter. And really, I would love to share with you this opportunity. Like, if you end up falling in love with these Xendurance products, we might be able to get you out of that data entry job that you're not loving. So, but I want to take time with you in that and just talk to you about the products in general. Okay, I'm losing it.
No, perfect. No, that's so good. It's so good. No, this is so good.
I don't want to push them into business building because it's just trying to focus.
Krista, we always do that. We always do that. Listen, you were doing everything right, and you were following even like your head was leaning in, and you're saying things. We're just like we're in real person. We want to be doing. You were nodding when I was kind of nodding and things like that. You're saying, "Hey, listen, I see it. It sounds like you're a go-getter," or it looks like you're a go-getter. Might be a better way to say that, but don't worry about it. So now what you'd want to do is, before we jump into that, say, hey, I would definitely go to, if I already love this drink. You can't really see it, but I already love this drink. So I'd say, you know what? You love to, you're a go-getter, and you love to work out, and you really like the focus drink. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to walk you through, even on my phone, all the different products that we have at Xendurance, just so you understand all of the items. And you can even start to put your own story in there. Like, I started with the focus, and then I went right to Fuel 5. And man, Fuel 5, and then I went right to extreme endurance. So take me through the products just a little bit. Bring me in, because I'm already said that I love the product. So no, I appreciate you saying I'm a go-getter. I really love the focus, and just having a great day out here with you.
Yeah, I'm having a great day out here with you too, Sean. And I'm so excited to get to connect with you today. So I love that you are loving this focus drink, and I'm just stoked that I got to share it with you, really, because since I found Xendurance, it's really totally changed the trajectory of my own health and fitness. And I hear you saying that you've got all these health and wellness goals and that you really are passionate about it. So really, like, if you're open to it, I'd love to share with you some of the other products that Xendurance offers that have turned my life around. Man, I started taking this extreme endurance, and it totally reduced my soreness. Like, I was so sore to the point where I could not walk around, but I wanted to keep showing up. And it sounds like you want to keep showing up too. I got this amazing product called Extreme Endurance that will help you show up longer and stronger. How does that sound?
That's another tie down. That sounds great. You can't leave that statement without wanting to respond. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. So, great conversation. What you did is, we got into a situation that's normal. You're sharing the focus drink. I open up that I want, that I like it. You come back and start to get into the product. Hey, tell me what you like about it. Okay, this is great. Hey, tell me about yourself. So now, remember, it's about me being a hero. Hey, I'm working at this company that helps people that are in need. I come from giving and caring about people. I love to work out. I got another job just to pay the bills. Now you understand where my pain points and things are. And that was perfect what you said at one time. Hey, listen, later on down the road, if you choose to really get involved in the product, we can make it so that you're not paying for the product. And we can have it so we can build some income so that you can replace that job that you're saying that you really don't like. How does that sound? And I think that's what you said. Well, that sounds great. Hey, that's awesome. Now I'm really moving forward. And it's just because you got to know me. You weren't talking about the products. You started getting into my life. So I would love to move over to Casey. Are you still available? She just went off screen.
I'm here.
Okay, Casey, let's do one at the gym. All right. And this is
Okay.
guys, we're just doing real general. And I just want to give a little clap there to Crystal. Great job on that. And it all comes from, you're going to weave your story in when the time is right, but we got to first understand their story. All right. So just be that the focus. So Casey, you're doing a sampling at a gym. All right.
Right.
All right. I'm going to come up to you and I'm at the gym. Hey, listen, I really love that drink that I had from you. What was that called again? That was really good.
Yeah. So you probably had a mixture. Lots of times what I do is I let you taste the chocolate protein by itself, and then we mix a little bit of fuel into it. That's that one that's the carb source. When you mix them together, they taste like a chocolate covered strawberry. That's the one you're thinking of, right? It's kind of sweet.
Oh my God. It was really good, and I got to tell you, I sometimes kind of feel like a little bit of an imposter when I'm here because like I'm a little older guy and a lot of other people are younger, but I really like that product. I do some different shakes, but man, that was tasty. And I really appreciate that, how you were talking about the product. So, hey, thank you so much for that. And
no problem, man. I'm glad you liked it. Listen, dude, look at me. Look, do I look like the most fit person in this room? No, you are not an imposter. You are doing your thing. It's so hard to get out there and do it. And like, especially in a group setting like this, man, it can really make you feel like, should I really even be in this room? But dude, you totally got it. You're just fine. Let me tell you something. This is the reason I love Xendurance so much, is because there's supplements for every single lifestyle.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there really quick. Because what did she do amazing?
Validated his experience.
And keyword backtracked. Imposter. You got to investigate that imposter. Casey, now let's redo this. Instead of going into the products, go into why am I exercising?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will come. You're doing great. That will come.
Okay.
But you've got to get into my world. Why am I exercising so that I become the hero of the story? And you can't make me a hero until you know where I want to go. All right.
Okay.
This is so good, guys.
All
I'm digging this. So are you guys getting something?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, here we go. Casey. So yeah,
Okay.
So
Dude,
thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate you relating to me. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you're totally not an imposter. I know you're out here doing your thing. Let me ask you something. What is it? Why? I mean, if you feel like you don't fit in, then why keep coming back? What are your goals? What are you doing here?
Oh man, you know what? I just, I think the CrossFit is something that kind of is a calling to me. I've always been really active, and then I got into a little bit of a slump, and somebody recommended it, and I kind of got addicted to it. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I really just want to be that guy that's always improving himself, because I want to be around to walk my daughters down the aisle. And I don't want to be that guy that needs a cane, at age 60. I want to be the guy that's out, grooving on the dance floor.
For sure. For sure. It's amazing how much taking care of yourself when you're young can really help you in the end. I totally get that. I was a caregiver for my grandmother. She lived a very long life. And I remember as a kid, her exercising. And even at like 60 years old, she was going and doing water aerobics and all that. So I totally get that. I think you're right on track with that, man. What about like more specifically, like I know in CrossFit, it's so cool because you can work on one certain thing. Like I'm working on getting double unders, right? Do you have
Casey, I'm going to stop you really quick because I love you. You could get there a lot faster.
Okay.
Here's the hack that I want to give you. I just told you that my goal is to stay healthy. And then what did I want to do?
Walk your daughters down the aisle.
Yeah, and be fit, So this is what I would suggest. And remember, my truths don't need to be your truths, but let's get the person there quicker. Hey, Sean, you know what? That is an awesome goal, walking your kids down the aisle. I think what I'm hearing you say is you want to have a very active rest of your life. That's kind of what I'm saying. You want to be fit the rest of your life. Hey, besides CrossFit, what kind of a program are you on? Just ask me that, okay?
Oh, okay.
So, hey, okay. I want to walk my daughters down the aisle. I want to be out in the dance floor. I want to be the fittest guy in the room.
All right. So I think that's a great goal, man. I totally get you. You're saying let me make sure I'm understanding. You just want to live active and fit the rest of your life. Is that right?
Great. And what a great line she just said. I want to make sure that I understand you. What does that make me feel? How does that make me feel when she says that? Super good. Super good. Okay. Let me tell you, no, really, you know what? I see some of these guys that are staying fit longer, and, you know, I've never really been in bad shape, but I really want to get in the very best possible shape. I know it helps me mentally. I know when I can get my diet aligned and when I'm eating well, you know, I'm really hitting on all cylinders, and I just want to get it so that I have a routine that I could sustain, you know?
For sure. You're getting right in there in my personal belief. My personal belief is that there's an ecosystem of health, and it requires all these different pillars. One of them is working out. And I know you're doing that, right? You're here in CrossFit, but what else are you doing outside of the gym to help you stay fit and active and healthy?
You know, I do a little meditation in the morning, and every now and then with my wife, I do some yoga. I don't eat perfectly, so I try to do that. And I just try to, you know, drink as much water and stay away from sugar and things like that. That's it, you know, nothing really more than that. Just sweat and do the good intentions.
Right on, right on. So what if I was able to introduce you to a program that would help you with all of those parts of your ecosystem of health, right? Like, let's talk about the pillars of health. What if I could show you a guide that would tell you all about nutrition, what you should be eating? If I could help you track your water and your movement, and we would do this over some time, and you could really see results and really dial in and get you nailed down on those things.
I wish I could hug you right now. No, I love some of those words that you use. You're establishing yourself as a person that can help them. You're establishing yourself as the guide, and she even said it. And so now I'm listening, because what's the one thing that I didn't say that I was doing in that whole routine?
Recovery, sleep,
Taking supplements.
Taking protein, taking creatine, taking anything. And you can't just throw up all over them. I love how she said, because you know what I was thinking in my mind? If somebody said to me, and I love the way that she delivered it, I believe in the ecosystem of health. What I would probably do there, Casey, is do a tie down after you say that impactful, because even though I know the ecosystem of health, I'm like, that's good. If you say that to somebody, say, Casey, you know what? I love what you just said, because now you're in my belief system about an ecosystem of health. Would you like to hear what that is with a downswing? Okay, I just want to practice that with you. So yeah, no, that I just love being active and doing all that. Give me that line.
Okay, would you?
No,
wait,
now you said now you're in my belief system about the ecosystem. No, I just want to stay active and keep going. Give me your line.
Now you're hitting on what I believe in, which is the ecosystem of health. Can we work on that together?
No. Can I tell you what that means?
Okay. Can I tell you what that means?
Okay, downswing. Let's work on your downswing. No, this is good.
My downswing is so bad because I'm like, oh,
yeah, no, and I get it. And see, when you do a downswing, you pattern interrupt with the mind's moving fast, and we're all thinking, oh, I'm just in this great conversation, I'm going to pull away from it. You know, because I got to get back and work out. I got to go run and get home. But if she says to me, you're now in my belief system, and I'm so excited to hear about that, in the ecosystem of health. Can I explain to you what that means? Can I tell you what that means to me? And what you want to do with the downswing is think, and really in the mirror, practice this. You know, Casey, can I explain what that means? When you slow it down, they're going to change their perspective. They're going to start leaning into you and saying, yes, yeah. Okay, so let's do it one more time. No, I like to stay super active. And yeah, that's me.
Cool. So now you're in my belief system there about that ecosystem of health. Can I tell you what that means?
Very good. Awesome. So now when you do that, you're asking me to respond, and now you're moving me forward. Now you're moving me to where we're going to go next. So guys, this is our first, we're just going to keep on doing just general conversations. What I heard today was phenomenal. And you didn't probably even pick up on some of the things that you did. Familiarity made me feel respected, made me feel listened to. We worked on downswings. Keyword backtracking is so important. If somebody says something like, I sometimes feel like an imposter, or I sometimes feel out of place, or I don't always know what to do, you want to key in those. What do you mean that when you say you don't know what to do, what are you missing? When you say that you're an imposter, just tell me why, because I don't see it, you know, and then I'm listening to you. And then when we get a golden nugget, like what Casey was just doing there, now you're in my belief system. Can I explain to you what that means to me? And then we would move right into, I believe in, you know, motion, supplements, you know, all of that. And now we're moving towards a conversation around how Xendurance can become a part of your world. Okay, did you guys, this is our first time to do it. We're not expecting it to be perfect. We're going to keep working on this. Everything from the how we talk to people. Next week, we're going to work on mirroring and matching language, meaning when somebody gets on the phone and they're like, hey, hi, yeah, this is Sean. You're not going to be saying, hey, Sean, how you doing? It's great to talk to you. You know, thanks for picking up the call. Or if somebody picks up, says, yeah, you know, we're gonna work on how we mirror and match from the hello. And then we're going to keep on working on these strategies. Folks, when you pay attention to what the other person is saying and not with what you want to say, you're going to get better and better and better. Stop. Your story will pop into this, but first understand how you make them a hero. And you don't know that until you understand exactly where they are and where they want to go. All right, guys. Absolutely love you. We got a busy day today here at XND headquarters. Sarah, thank you so much for showing up. I know you're driving. Absolutely love you. We will talk to you soon, and go out and like I said, it's not enough to give the message. You must be the message, and we all are the message at Xendurance. All right. Bye-bye.